Hello and welcome back to my channel. I was delayed in uploading a video the other day. I had uploaded it and I was in bed doing my color by numbers and I would check on it randomly and it kept saying that it was being processed, which usually means they're checking for ad suitability. That's a big word. It's making sure I don't break the agreements or policy, whatever you want to call it, with YouTube, or you cannot monetize the video. And so I'm like, well, that's taken so long. I eventually went to sleep and forgot about it. The next morning I wake up and it was still saying that. And I thought, well, I'll go to work and sometime today, it will do that. Never did. So I got home yesterday after work and redone it on my computer, re-uploaded, I should say. I didn't redo the whole video. And it went through. I'm like, what in the world? I'm not going to upload this one tonight. The reason being is I have to jump in the shower tomorrow. I have an interview and I'm excited for it in a major way because it's through the same company I work at now, but it's for a salary position. And they do similar work that I do now. So I will be familiar with it, hopefully. I am excited more than you know for more than one reason. One is because it'll be my first time having a salary position. 2, I'll be bringing home more money. And 3, I can get a better apartment. First, there's a couple of things that really need to get done first before I move. I had to put a new windshield in my car because it's cracked majorly bad. And it's also affected the sensors that I have for the braking system, the tracking, and one other thing. I don't remember what that is. But my car is fully loaded except for seat warmers. So I have to get that. And this might be TMI for a lot of you guys. And girls probably, maybe, I don't know. I had a breast augmentation when I lost a lot of my weight. And I thought, I want a tummy tuck. And my then husband, I think is when he said, or it might have been my idea, I cannot remember. But we both agreed I was going to have breast augmentation too. The surgeon went up bigger than what we had agreed. And I have not liked them ever since. I think the first month or 2, maybe even 6 months, I liked them. But after that, I have not liked them. So I'm getting a reduction. I'm going to put money back and get a reduction if I can. But also me gaining my extra weight again. They actually got bigger. So who's to say if I lost the weight that they might shrink? I don't know. I'd be willing to try. And actually, I started yesterday in trying to lose weight, and I'm going to stick to it. I am going to be eating less meat products too. So I'm working my way to pescatarian and then maybe vegetarian. So yeah. My interview is tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and I will probably upload this video. And then the next one, I'll let you know how it went. I don't know if I'll know tomorrow if I got the position or not. Maybe Monday, hopefully as soon as possible. I do know that companies like GB Hunt and Walmart usually always hire within, before, outside of work. And especially if you have experience. And I do. I really hope I get it because I was looking at apartments today online at work. And there's this one I want really bad. It's a beautiful apartment. These are the cheapest, one of the cheapest that you can get. And maintenance sucks bad. The whole apartment building sucks bad. They painted the outside of this apartment complex with a roller. And on our porches, there's 3 apartments on each floor, bottom and top. And the roller would touch the porch where you walk. And so there's yellow bump marks all over the porches. It looks horrible. horrible. And the stairs, they're chipping. They're not even painted, I don't think, and they're chipping. Maybe they're painted with cement color paint. I don't know. But that's horrible. Their upkeep to these buildings is really bad, and I don't like it here at all. I feel safe, but it's the lower class people also. And I worry about my car because there's not a lot of new cars out there. And as soon as I said that, there is a Mercedes that I think lives in my building. I'm not 100% sure where she lives. People with older cars, not all. So I'm not saying that. But people with older cars tend to door ding newer cars. And even older cars, they just don't care because their car is old. And they'll bump you and leave a big dent in your car. And I haven't got one yet, and I check it often. Maybe I'm just schizo about it. I don't know. So my visits have minimized. I think it has minimized. When I got angry, I had 3 or 4 days straight that I got visits. Since then, I haven't, and if I have, I don't remember. But the orbs have increased, and every time I see them, I might skip a time or two. But I always tell them, hello with love and gratitude. and I mean it. Everyone I see, if I remember, I'll say hello or welcome with love and gratitude. You're supposed to love everything, and I do, especially Mouse, who's needing attention right now. Also, weird things has been going on. Not sure what it's about, but I'm trying to pay attention and listen, among other things. Speaking of orb, I was in my computer chair yesterday, and Mouse was wanting attention. I was giving her attention, and my chair was facing that way. And you probably won't even know what way I'm talking about by that. I'm just saying. So to my left is my big, huge, wooden, heavy coffee table. My chair was right against it, the arm of my chair. And I'm doing something on my phone, I don't remember what. And then I felt something touch my arm and move across my arm. I think it was my rib area and my arm. And my first thought was, oh, it's Mouse, she's wanting attention. I hope you can see this orb, it's just dancing around my face. So I look over on the coffee table and there's nothing there. And I'm like, okay, I know that my shirt wasn't moving because I wiggled my arm and it wasn't moving. She was nowhere around. And I can't remember what else that was weird happened. But I'm like, okay, something is trying to get my attention. Don't know what it is though. Mouse is laying on my one leg while I'm petting her. She's so lovable. I was in bed last night and she always gets up there with me. She was needing attention really bad. She got up and laid across my face, over my neck. I mean, she was wallering everywhere wanting attention. If I paused, she'd keep going. I think that one was a hair. That one was an orb. I think. Sometimes I don't know, but I have paid attention. That when I focus on them, I'll try to watch them go all the way down and they disappear. And that's one way I can tell now, since I have a cat, if it's a hair, that was an orb. If it's a hair or an orb. If it's a perfect circle underneath, usually it's an orb. But some of these orbs, I mentioned several times that they have that hair look thing to it. That is the cord. We all have a cord. That was an orb. It hit my thumb and disappeared. Anyway, so sometimes it looked like a cat hair drifting down, and it's not. That's an orb. I wish you could see all of them. That's a cat hair. It's just going down quickly. But back on Mouse. So I wake up often, a lot, with her between my rib and my arm. She's all nestled up in there, snuggled, asleep. I'm like, I don't want to roll over and wake her up, But that's why I woke up, was to roll over because I was in pain. So I gently try to move her and roll over, in which she meows at me. So I'm going to end this here. I wanted to update you on my interview and my video situation. And I will try to make a lot of videos that I could post throughout the week for you. I've been thinking about it and I'm going to work on it. I would hope you would see that one. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I love you guys tremendously. I hope you're doing well. And I'm going to send each and every one of you love, light, and peace. Bye.